my God, she's perfect in every single way.
J.R. Horn wrote this song for his girlfriend Ashley, even before they started dating. On Valentine's Day, they got engaged.
And blue is the color of the eyes that cut into my life.
But despite their obvious love for each other, this young couple hasn't set a wedding date because Ashley is sick.
They did a CAT scan, and then about 10 minutes later they came in and said they found a mass on my brain.
The 19-year-old immediately went into surgery. Doctors put in a shunt to keep fluids off her brain. Then Ashley underwent radiation and chemotherapy, but the tumor hasn't budged.
So it's like right, if I did like this and then drew lines to meet it, then it'd meet it like perfectly right in the center.
It's by far the worst thing any parent could go through. It just, every day, you just from that moment forward, everything's changed.
But instead of giving up, Ashley is confident she'll be healed. She's counting on a miracle, and she's asking fellow Christians to help make it happen.
I just want people to pray.
Ashley sent flyers to more than 2,000 churches. She runs an ad in the newspaper every Sunday with a simple message. So far, hundreds of people have responded.
Dear Ashley, we have received your letter and we are praying for you. We call upon you, O great one, O great physician, Jesus Christ.
We're doing this so that we can just get heaven bombarded with prayers. You just got to have a little bit of faith, you know, the faith of the size of a mustard seed.
Lord, that we come together as your church, united together as one, God. For Ashley and for others here, Lord, who have needs.
Each week, Ashley attends a special prayer meeting where members ask for divine healing.
When the heart of man touches the heart of God, miracles happen. And I've seen that. It's not that man has done anything good. Man has done nothing to deserve or to earn this grace that God gives and the healing that he brings. But it's when our heart touches his and he's moved.
Total healing.
Ashley says God got her attention when she got sick. She tells News 2 she is certain it happened for a reason.
Everybody needs to realize that he's there and he can work miracles. And that he's there to talk to if you need anybody. And they don't need to take that for granted.
Now Ashley is just waiting for her miracle and loving every second of life.
And I'll sit out in heaven and wait for you, my child.
A-F-T-E-R. Wonderful.
AJ Prescott is like any other kid in Miss Vaughn's first grade class. He works hard and enjoys being rewarded for his efforts.
Find the word try.
But sometimes AJ has a tough time keeping up with his friends.
Do you see it, AJ? Good job.
Because of his size.
A student desk didn't work for AJ. He had issues of reaching where the pencil goes and things like that.
AJ is what doctors call a dwarf. He's half as big as other boys and girls his age, and he'll never be more than 3 feet tall. His mother says she was concerned when he first started school.
He came home with a lot of, I can't do it, and you know, I'm not tall enough, and I said, can't is not a word in this house. We will do what we can to make sure that you can do it.
Do you know what you want to put on your gingerbread house?
Oh, yeah.
Now, AJ is doing great, thanks to his friends and his teacher, who designed a little desk just his size.
To give you an idea of the difference, standard chairs in this classroom are just over 14 inches tall. AJ's specially made chair is only 5 3/4 inches from the ground.
I think it's wonderful.
AJ had no idea he was getting this early Christmas gift, but he's thankful for the people who built it and just about everyone else.
Kathy, Herb, you, and the guy who ran the news channel too.
Really?
When can we eat one?
And the feeling is mutual. AJ has become the most popular kid in school. No one really notices his size anymore.
He's good. He can handle his own self. He's my best friend.
This holiday season, everyone can learn something from this little boy. Being grown up has nothing to do with being big. Christi Lowe, News 2.
Are you doing okay? Can I help you?
Irene Collins is a volunteer at Nashville's International Airport. One of the flying aces, her job is to help passengers get to their destinations a little easier.
You going to Chicago?
Yeah.
But recently, Irene went above and beyond the call of duty to personally assist a troubled Fort Campbell soldier.
He stopped and he said, they sent me inside. I've lost my ticket. Where do I go?
The soldier had been home on a 2-week furlough and was headed back to war. He needed to get to Baltimore so he could catch his military transport into Kuwait.
He was very upset. When he came out of the ticket agency, he had a very stern look on his face.
If the soldier hadn't gotten on that flight, he would have been AWOL, so Irene jumped into action.
So I said, how much is the ticket? And he said $105. And I said, well, I can help you with that. I can solve that problem for you. He said, I can't take it. He said, I'm going to Iraq and I don't have any way to pay you back. And I said, yeah, you can take it because you pay me every day.
It's a gesture not at all surprising to people who know this volunteer.
She just is an exceptionally caring person, and then her personality comes through that way.
Well, it's on time. You may be able to get it.
For one young soldier, Irene Collins is an angel.
And when I handed it to him, big tears ran down his face and he gave me this big hug. I didn't even get his name or nothing, but somewhere in maybe he'll help someone else. He'll remember that and he'll do the favor to someone else one of these days. Yeah. Okay, have a good flight.
Christi Lowe, News 2.